This report is like a comedic script. Wilbur finds out that the whole town's vet is on DuPont's payroll. Just when Wilbur was talking, a cow went bonkers. He thought to himself, poison cows aren't exactly friendly. He shouted at Robert to hide in the car, then took a shot at the charging cow. What a moment. This scene made Robert realize that DuPont was definitely hiding some big secrets. He took a stroll outside the nearby DuPont factory, watching the ghostly smoke, and steeled himself for an investigation. Back at the office, Robert showed Tom the footage, filled with bizarre deaths of cows. So Robert suggested suing DuPont and demanded they reveal the secrets of the nearby landfill. Tom thought this idea was terrible. After all, the farmer can't pay $275. Even if he could pay, suing the original client, especially an industrial giant, is just asking for trouble. But Robert's sense of justice was rock solid, so he urged Tom to seek extra fees to support the lawsuit. They are all lawyers, and Tom had some sense of justice too, so he eventually agreed. Soon, Robert made a call to DuPont's legal department, declaring, "We are taking you to court." They were surprised but didn't care much, promising to send the info to the office soon. A year went by, and Robert was practically living at the office, sifting through DuPont landfill files every single night. He zeroed in on the acronym FORA, but no matter what, he couldn't find any info online. Back in the office, after a year of digging, Robert formed a preliminary judgment. The EPA only started regulating chemicals in '76, and it seems the chemical giants know more than the EPA does. If a chemical is under EPA scrutiny, even if it's toxic, these companies won't face legal consequences. What's worse, the EPA has to ask these giants which are harmful and which are safe. Given this situation, DuPont certainly wouldn't report harmful chemicals willingly. For instance, the four that's come up now see even the coworkers have no clue what this stuff is. During this time, Robert couldn't track down Phil. Just then, his assistant popped in to say there was a Chemical Alliance dinner tonight. Phil would be there, so Robert and his wife dressed to the nines. She was blissfully unaware of Robert's legal hustle. Robert didn't touch a single fork or knife until he spotted Phil seated. Then he pounced like a hawk. He demanded that DuPont widen the evidence scope of the landfill. He wasn't leaving a stone unturned, see harmful or harmless. He suspected some waste chemicals were monitored by the EPA, which didn't even know they existed. Phil was left completely gobsmacked after Robert's words. He didn't expect a little lawyer to actually challenge DuPont. "For, what's that? Can you eat it? Jesus, are you on a fishing spree? You planning to flush your career down the toilet?" "Some cowhand. Be my guest. I'm done helping you. Bill, if you want to broaden that waste inquiry, sue me. I'm already suing you. Welcome everyone to the 14th Annual Ohio Chemical Alliance Awards dinner. Go to hell, you damn guy." Back home, his wife didn't blame Robert, she just hoped he knew what he was doing. Crushing embarrassment and roadblocks didn't stop Robert. He called his buddy Winter. Winter delivered the lawsuit documents to DuPont's headquarters, and the court swiftly granted the evidence request. But come on, DuPont wasn't a pushover. They sent an entire room full of documents, see good luck sorting through that. Robert began with the first box, marking and organizing documents dating back to 1957, determined not to give up. For a long period of time, Robert was deeply engrossed in work in that room, and his wife and kids simply didn't have time for him. He refused to accept other job offers and ultimately discovered Sate in the data. It turns out Fo also had another name, Sate. So, Robert went to consult with a chemistry expert named Gil. Gil said he hadn't heard of Fo, but it might be related to Foci, which is actually an expert's name. He knew Sate well. Phos is a man-made chemical that links carbon atoms like a chain, and it means Sate. Sate is virtually indestructible from a biochemical perspective and has many industrial uses. Robert was clueless about chemistry, innocently asking, "What happens if you drink Sate?" Subtitles. Gil couldn't help but laugh after hearing his question. "What would happen if you ate a tire?" Who in the world would drink Sate anyway? Fast forward to 2000. Robert suddenly remembered the poor little town girl he saw 2 years ago and quickly called Gil. That girl had teeth like a charcoal grill. Robert asked Gil what effects Sate would have on the human body. After hanging up the phone, Robert immediately set off and hurriedly returned to the office. He quickly found the records on Sate while Wilbur was getting checked out in the hospital.